Hey, what's going on, guys? Your coach of the Chicago Cubchoos. And today I'm bringing you for a week 1 match against Toast. Well, lots of Toast VGC on YouTube. And if you watch the team builder, you would know what we're bringing. I had to make a little bit of a change to the Mammal Swan because Mammal Swan cannot have Natural Gift and Freeze Dry on the same set. So I changed Freeze Dry to Knockoff on Mammal Swan because it's another way to hit Slowbro. But I did get most of his team correct except for the Doug trio. I expected him to bring Scarf Darmanitan instead of Doug trio. And yeah, let's get on with the battle. So I led off with Tangrowth, predicting his Lopunny for a Scizor lead, and he just goes for the fake out first turn. And if you watch the team builder, I'm physically defensive, Rocky Helmet, and for some reason he high jump kicks here. I find that kind of questionable seen by the damage. I decided to go for the Sleep Powder here, just in case he happened to bring in Scizor. Scizor is a pretty good check to Tangrowth finally. HP Fire on it. So he had no switching for a Sleep Powder. Maybe he predicted that, or Leechy, maybe he's gonna knock off. So he switches out to his Scizor now as I go for a Giga Drain. It's too early to predict. So now I just go out to my Vaporeon and that does 42%. Just judging by that damage, I can tell he is Adamant Choice Banded Scizor. And since he U-turned, pretty much Thunders comes in for free. And I don't ever want to check the Thunders, which is my Regirock. So I go straight to that as it goes for a superpower. I'm thinking right now, okay, he's physically offensive Thunders, which means my Assault Vest means nothing. So I'm thinking, okay, he's probably gonna U-turn out if he's physical. Maybe Volt Switch if he's mixed. But I still want to go for a Rock Tomb here, predicting him to switch out. He takes Life Orb, he's Life Orbed. I go for Rock Tomb as he brings in Slowbro. I get the speed drop, and I'm like, okay. Vaporeon walls this thing. I completely wall it, unless it's Calm Mind. Because I do have Heal Bell and Scald. I could always go for a Burn on the Slowbro, but I decide not to. Because I need this for Scizor, so I can't let this get weakened. I predict a Scald, but he goes for Thunder Wave. We both get leftovers. He switches out back to his Thunders as I go for a Wish. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna wish back my Regirock as he Thunderbolts, so he's a mixed Thunders. And 25% gives me not fully special. So I get my Wish back, and I go for Rock Tomb again. Nope, I go for Stone Edge as it brings in Lopin. Okay. I make a bit of a questionable play here. Staying in. I decided to go for Fire Punch here, as it does 23%. And I knew another Fire Punch would knock him out, because I ran the calcs. Also, I saw that I made a questionable play singing. Because if he woke up, I lose my Thunder's answer if he goes for a high jump kick. And that gives Doug Trio a free revenge kill. So I stayed in, going for a Fire Punch. He wakes up, high jump kicks me. So I just lose my Regirock here. But I do kill his Lopunny, which is a big threat. But he doesn't bring in Doug Trio, he brings in Scizor and goes for a Bullet Punch, which gives me a free switch into my, I believe I go Vaporeon here. Nope, I go Tangrowth. And I go for another sleep pattern. Hopefully I don't miss, and I don't. I landed on the Dark Trio. He switches out back to Scizor as I go for a Giga Drain. I don't want to predict the Scizor just yet. He goes for U-turn and I know I can take that. I'm going for a knockoff here. And I knock off the Kyurem's Choice Scarf. I had a feeling he'd be Scarf Kyurem, so you can speed tie with my Kyurem Black. So, now that I'm knocked up his Scarf, I know I can outspeed him with my Kyurem Black, since I'm Scarfed. So I switch to my Vaporeon and predicting an Ice Beam. Yes, he does. Get my leftovers, I try to go for... I think I go for a Wish here. Nope, I go for Scald on his Hidden Power Grass. Now I go for Protect, just to see what he's gonna do. Since another one won't knock me out. He goes for Draco, and he's gonna take out my Vaporeon. But now he's at -2, and I force a switch. He goes into Slowbro as an Earthquake. That was 45. I ran a Calc. That means he's especially defensive Slowbro. So I'm glad I don't have Freeze right now. And I ran the Calc. I have a pretty good chance to knock him out with a knockoff here. So I go for a knockoff and get Mineral. 56. He lives with 5% and goes for a Scald on my Metal Slime. This turns out to be a pretty crucial play in the game. Just because now that I'm weakened, I can't take a Bullet Punch from Scizor, and I can't take an Ice Beam from a Kyurem. So I predict a switch to Scizor here, and I go for a Natural Gift. But he stays in. But Slowbro goes down, which is good. He brings in Kyurem here. So I'm like, okay. I ran the Calc. Ice Shard plus Ice Beam from my Kyurem should knock him out. Because he has to run max speed to speed tie with my own Kyurem. So Ice Beam from my Kyurem Black does 50 to like 60%. So I'm like, okay, that's good. I'll sack my Mamoswine here, go into my Kyurem, Ice Beam him, and kill him. Nope. He had to have been running some HP investment in order to live that. I really thought he'd be max speed to speed tie with my Kyurem, but I guess it didn't really come down to that. So my Ice Beam doesn't kill and he kills me with the Draco. So it's not looking good for me right now. I have my Skunk Tank, which is untouched with Fire Blast for Scizor, and my Tangrowth, which is at like 55%. So I bring in my Skunk Tank, go for Sucker Punch. Because I know he's Scarfed and he won't have Roost. We saw all 4 moves. Draco, Ice Beam, Hidden Power Grass, Earth Power. Alright, so he brings in Thundurus here. Okay. I'm like, if I get Tangrowth weakened, I'm gonna lose to Scizor and Dark Trio. If Skunk Tank gets weakened, it's gonna come down to a 50-50 at the end with a Scizor. Is he gonna U-turn or is he gonna Bullet Punch? And I know I can kill Thundurus with the Bullet Punch, Poison Jab plus Sucker Punch combo. So I stay in, he takes a life over, I go for Poison Jab. Do 60% and get the poison. This was pretty crucial here, because if I didn't get the poison, and went for Sucker Punch while he went for T-Wave, I could have lost, just because full paras, and I'm not the most luckiest person. I'll probably get a full para on me, pretty lucky. He brings in Scizor. I thought about this play for a while. It came down to, is he gonna Bullet Punch my Skunk Tank and take Aftermath, or will I switch to my Tangrowth, get Rocky Helmet on him, and HP Fire him, because I killed Dark Trio. It's already weakened. Almost, it's asleep. If he goes for U-turn here, as I switch into my Tangrowth, I lose. Or I could lose, depending if I land my Fire Blast. So I predict him to go for a Bullet Punch here because I think he did know that Skunk Tank could run Fire Blast. and didn't want to risk it. And he knew a Sucker Punch plus Aftermath would not kill him. So I switched to my Tangrowth here as he goes for Bullet Punch. So I get the prediction right. He goes for Bullet Punch. I switch to my Tangrowth and Rocky Helmet. He gets Rocky Helmet damage. So now that I know this, Sucker Punch can kill him with Aftermath damage. So I decided to go for Hidden Power Fire, knowing another Bullet Punch won't take me out as he switches to Dugtrio. I think this was a good play. Just because he didn't need it anymore. Saving it for the end so we could switch up moves. Maybe even weaken me to the point where Bullet Punch will sweep my team. So Dugtrio is asleep as I go for Giga Drain. Get some health back. Okay. So this is the point of the match where if I stay in and he U-turns, he kills my Tangrowth. Sucker Punch doesn't kill him, I lose. So I decide to sack my Skunk Tank here, knowing that Aftermath will do 30%, and I'll be at 70%, a little over 70 with my Tangrowth, knowing I can take any one hit from a Scizor. As he Bullet Punches me because he's banded, and he takes Rocky Helmet, and I finish him with a Hidden Power Fire. Ultimately, this was a great game for week 1. Even though I did play a little bit bad, we both played bad, but it was a good game. I'll see you guys later for the team builder next week, going up on Friday.